Hello ladies and gents, and today we're going to be doing a kind of a headset video and also a comparison, because honestly I didn't think I was going to notice this, but the cable on the black guys was literally the first thing I noticed between these two. Literally. Okay, so also keep this in mind. This Prime was made on December of 2020, which seems to be the latest batch I can find at my 3 Best Buys around here. So, and also I was looking at the other Primes too. The Prime Wireless was made around March of 2021, while the Prime Plus was made around November of 2020. So I assumed there was later batches, but I couldn't find any other later batches. So we're gonna stick with 2020, December of 2020 batch. This is batch May of 2021. And the major difference was the cable, like I said, and the feet. This is using the same feet as the Prime Wireless, while this is using the regular well, I mean, I replaced it with G703 feet because the original feet were they were really scratchy on my MPC 450, which is ridiculous, honestly. And also, look, okay, we're gonna talk about the cable. That's literally the biggest change between the two. And I don't have any scientific way of showing the two cables, but you can kind of see how, look at how much it dances. And now look at the normal Prime. Literally, it's so stiff. And now, and this is ridiculous for $16, honestly. But look at how far I can bend it until it starts moving. Right there. All right, so look at this. I'm gonna move this one over here. This is the normal Prime. Right here, it starts moving. If we move it like this, it's moving already. That is absolutely ridiculous. That is stiff. And if I move it in more, it moves. Like, and we're gonna look at the black guys. It takes more. It doesn't even move at all. Barely moves if I do it like this. It is significantly improved, and it looks like the batches from May of 2021. I don't know. I don't know if this is the route that SteelSeries is going to take with the normal Prime, because if that's the case, that honestly makes it a better value than what this offers. Honestly, if you have a batch, a December of 2020 batch, the value on it is ridiculous. That should be on clearance at this point. That thing shouldn't even be worth more than $40, honestly. Not even $40, like $35, due to how ridiculously stiff this is and the horrible scratchy feet that this mouse had. They had to be replaced. Honestly, it's ridiculous. And with this, you already get the PTFE feed from the Prime Wireless and the much more improved cable for the Prime. I don't think you even need to get a paracord for it, to be completely honest. In my opinion, I mean, you can do whatever you want, honestly, but to me, I don't have to use a paracord anymore. Like I even unplugged it and put it on this one. And honestly, it's like, honestly, what was SteelSeries thinking? Like, what were they thinking about? Because they're capable of making an actual good cable. I mean, this is a much improved cable. I can say this is a good cable. I think this is on par to the Hot ES's cable, because I recently had a Hot ES, and I honestly think this is actually slightly better than the Hot ES's cable because of how loose it is. And also when I was playing like Cold War or any FPS, I can feel this black cable touching the Xbox light whenever I go like this. I can feel it. And if I move it over here, I actually had to pull it out a little bit in order for it to not feel like it was moving like this. When I was moving like this, it was like moving like that. If that makes sense. So, is this the feature for the SteelSeries? This updated cable in the feet? Honestly, I hope so. I really hope that they use this cable and the same feed setup for the normal Prime because because that is a much better value than whatever this is. If you have a December batch, a December 2020 batch, that should be in clearance now. It's ridiculous. For $60, it's honestly an insult, to be honest, because that is poor value. The cable is ridiculously stiff. You have to replace the cable and you have to replace the feet because it's well, to me it was scratchy on the MPC 450, on the GP4 as well, on the Extra 5 GP4 pad. That one was also scratchy too, and it felt weird. Well, this one, the feet on this is much better, much more smooth, a lot smoother on the GP4 as well. Honestly, I really hope that they stick with the cable and the feet setup. But from what it looks like, the Prime Mini that was leaked, it looks like it's using the same feet as the Black Guys and the Prime Wireless. It looks like it. I'm not 100% sure, and I hope that the Prime Mini comes with this same cable. And I hope in the future, the normal Prime has the same cable and feet set up, because for $60, I actually think that it's going to be worth it. Oh, and also, I might get questions, how's the coding between these two? And they're honestly the same. I would say this, like, they honestly feel the same to me, honestly. They don't really have a difference that I can feel. Maybe it's slightly grippier from the sides. I don't know, like they feel the same to me. This might be a slightly more grippier. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. Honestly, they feel the same to me. And the clicks as well. The clicks on the normal. Oh, and also, speaking of clicks, one thing I did notice is the scroll wheel is louder on this over the normal Prime. But it feels nicer. It feels more tactile on the Black Eyes over over the normal Prime. And like honestly, it's preference right there. Side buttons are the same. They're not different at all. Which honestly, it's fine. To me, they're fine. They don't really. I wish they were bigger, but I mean, to me, they're fine. But yeah, that's the video. Honestly, it's honestly amazing how SteelSeries has the capability to actually make a better cable, and I hope they use the same cable on the Aerox 3 as well. The Aerox 3 and the Aerox 3, I mean not the wireless, but the wired Aerox 3. I'm not sure. Maybe they're using the same cable. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, might end up getting one. I'm not sure, but I will do a review of the Prime. I'm not gonna have this one honestly because there's no point on having this one. Honestly, this is like a 0 out of 10. Honestly, there's no point in making a review on this one if this already comes with the upgrades and it's literally the same thing. So I might do a review on this. And honestly, and also a quick first impressions of this mouse. It's a beautiful mouse. I'm not gonna lie. It's a very beautiful mouse. Very unique. not my cup of tea, but I mean, I shouldn't say that because my GP4 literally looks like a mess. So I don't know what it like on it. I mean, just look at it. It's yeah. I shouldn't even say anything because it's. Anyways, but yeah, it's a gorgeous mouse. Honestly, it's a very unique color scheme. It looks like it's this one of the skins in Rainbow Six Siege. I'm not a Rainbow Six Siege player. I don't play that game. But one thing's for sure is that SteelSeries nails it when it comes to design, like reskins on their mouse. So until next time, I do a review on this mouse. Until next time, thanks for watching, and until the next one.